So in the chart loader there is an option to see all my inventory. And before that I'll show you the report. You can see the ENC reference date as 23/1 and the date of last week of update as 4/25. You can see the total reports, total 341 charts are there. Up to date is 328. There is nothing not up to date, and expiring is 94 with less than 30 days subscription left. And now I'll go you and show you the inventory. You can see in the inventory the chart numbers come up on this side, on the left side you can see the chart numbers. Then you can see expiry dates. I have kept it as expiry date in chronological order. So you can see some charts are green, that means those are valid and they are valid till 28/2 of 2025. Some are getting expired. The date today is 29 of January. You can see the expiry date is 31/1/2025. That means after 31st meaning 1st of February, these charts will go as red in color, and some charts have already been expired and those charts are shown in red color. Normally you don't keep the expired permits, but we keep it just for reference. So this I need to show you because once I update the charts and I install the permits, I will show you how the installing of permit happens in the EglobeG2 ECDIS. Then the color will change. At that moment I won't be able to show you this difference. That's why I made this video at the start itself. So as I showed you before, my permits were getting expired. So I am right now in Israel, so we are not sure what the next voyage is. So we will be only selecting the charts that we will require for entry. So these are the charts that are expiring. So today is 31st and today these charts are expired. I had selected 11 charts, 10 here and one chart, this one. This was the last chart. So the numbers you can just check GB, and these are the charts that I have asked for permits. So I have already taken the permits and transferred it into a USB. So what I will do is I will go in, plug in my USB, then I will go back to chart loader. Under report, under settings, I will go select the updates. I will choose the file, then I will click install, scan drives, continue. Because it was permit, the permit box is ticked. Continue with installation. Then it has already been come up. I'll apply. So they are synchronizing first the backup, because I was using the backup. You can see the B written here, and it is getting synchronized with the master. So once synchronization occurs, it comes back to green. Now it is still yellow in color. So in the report you can see the last reference update was week 4 of January 2025. 23 you can see. Once I update, I will be checking it to 31st. You can see the up to date charts are 328, total in report are 341, and expired or renewed are 110. So once I go back to the install mode, it has turned green. So now what I will have to do is, because my vessel is not having a planning session, I will have to download my updates permit from the service provider. He has already given me that file. Then again I will have to update the data exchange set from file share service in AVCS for AVCS from UK MTO, and again I will have to update the AAO. So all 3 files I will be loading shortly. So remember this report. Next I will be ejecting my pen drive. These are the 3 files I will be using. The AVCS update, this I had received from my chart supplier. I'll just copy it and transfer it to a USB. So I'll install this next. Next I have plugged in my USB. So again, settings, I will scan the USB. This will be the updates, the one I showed you. I'll choose it, install, scan drives, continue. These are again permits because these are the permits for the whole chart inventory. I'll just apply this, then I'll apply. You can see it is yellow. Once I start applying it, it will go to green, and once it has been done, they will try to synchronize it with my master. You can see in the report still the date is 23/1 and week is 4, even though I had installed my permits. Why this is not changing is because I haven't updated my data set. And in the inventory, let me check, I had shown you some charts. So you can see this one, sorry, expiry date, what all new charts I had installed. You can see 34. These were the charts that I had shown you that permits had expired. So these are the charts that I have installed right now. And once this is done, now the next thing I will have to do is I will have to apply my base. So the basic formula is permits, base and updates. So I'll just install base 1 and base 2 DVDs just to run it. Now I'll be updating my base DVD 1. So this is base DVD 1. I'll select it, choose it, install, scan drives, continue. So it will take around 2-3 minutes. This is just data. So you can see data has come up. So they are importing the database of base DVD 1. So whichever new charts have been installed, it is always better to have the base DVD run after your permits have been run, so that even if there is any issue with your updates, it will get sorted out. And remember, the base DVD should be valid for at least 3 weeks. That means if you are on week 5, at least the minimum base CD you should have should be for week 1. So this is week 4. So it has already been done. I'll just apply and the synchronization will happen. And once this is done, I will apply base DVD 2. I'm waiting for it to get synchronized with the master. And once this is completed, then I will be applying my updates in okay, this has changed to green. Next will be base DVD 2. All the base DVDs can be downloaded from Admiralty file share service. I will make a small video about how to do it. So we'll continue with the DVD 2 installation. And once it is done, I will apply it, and synchronization is happening. And once this is done, next I will be uploading my data exchange set. It takes a few seconds to get synchronized. Basically, in EglobeG2 you can update via both master as well as backup. So let us check the data exchange set. Next thing that we will be inputting will be the Admiralty data exchange set. So this whole file can be downloaded from file share service. I will just copy it and again copy it to my USB. So I am copying it to my USB. So we have finished transferring the data exchange set. So I'll take out this USB and we'll input into our EgDIS. So the data exchange set has been inserted. I'll just browse it, updates, choose, install, scan drives, continue, and because it is data, the data will come up. Now you can see, as soon as I finish this, the report will change to week 5. So they are processing it. Remember, the base DVD 1, 2 as well as data exchange set and AAO, all these files have to be downloaded from Admiralty file share services. And if you are having a planning session and you are having a supplier for the planning session, you won't be having to do all this, because they will give you directly the chart updates for your holdings. Once this finishes, the report, you can see the report has already changed over to week 30 January 2025, and the update week has changed to 5 of 2025. That means basically my chart is up to date. And again you can see the green light has turned. That means my master also has synced. And the final update we will be doing will be for the AAO. Again, settings, browse, AAO, and I will go to install. And once I install, this is the data and the product. And once I import this, basically my AAO is GB 8001. That is the chart that is AAO. So I'll just show you this. GB 8001 is AAO chart. You can see this is basically a chart that is always there on board. This is a fixed chart, GB 800001. So if you want to check the status of AAO, you can just go and check your chart number for this. And under the installation, we will just apply. And once it is done, basically my AAO is also getting installed and it is getting backed up, synced with my master. So once this is finished, my chart inventory has been updated to week 5, and my charts for the current route from my position to the berth is valid. That means I am okay for the PSC. This is how chart updation happens in EglobeG2 EgDIS, and you can see it has turned green. I believe that you got a good understanding of updation.